Greetings, I'm Craig Smyser with 1835 Realty. If you're looking for something a bit eclectic, out of the ordinary, or even one of a kind, then I've got just the shop for you. We're going to visit Uncommon Objects on this episode of Discover Austin. This is not some kind of average thrift store. Carefully curated by a team of more than 20 antique sellers, Uncommon Objects is a collection of thousands of treasures from all over the world. It's been coined as your eccentric uncle's attic on steroids. Rows upon rows and shelves upon shelves of interesting finds clutter the store. Shoppers enjoy an experience like no other as they traverse history, discovering the stories of unusual artifacts. Their antique dealers are very particular with the objects that they bring into the store, so that even seasoned antique shoppers find the most interesting oddities. Needless to say, there's no telling what you might find or what piece of history you might take home. Uncommon Objects was founded in 1991 by Steve Wyman and a business partner, though Wyman has been the sole owner since 2006. So Steve, you've seen a lot of uncommon objects come through the doors over the years. What are some of the ones that stick out the most to you?
That's a hard question, and you'd think that as often as I'm asked that, I'd have a really good, quick response. But the fact is that it's a never-ending stream of things and we never know what's going to come through the front door. We have had lots of interesting taxidermy. Our most recent acquisition was a large bull mastiff dog that was stuffed by his loving owner.
With his master's degree in studio art from the University of Texas, Wyman has nurtured the atmosphere of uncommon objects to make the shopper's experience aesthetically pleasing. This is something that particularly sets Uncommon Objects aside from any other antique mall, that attention to detail. With all the growth that it has experienced over the years, this unique antique shop that was previously located on South Congress is now in a larger location near Ben White and Manchac. Many artists use uncommon objects as a source for the raw materials that they need to create all different forms of art. You'll also regularly find interior designers, movie set designers, and others searching for inspiration among the oddities. Clearly, Uncommon Objects is beloved by Austinites, but it is also well known beyond our city. It's been featured in magazines from GQ and Vogue to Southern Living and Martha Stewart. It's hard to say exactly what will happen on a trip to Uncommon Objects. Every day is a little bit different, with merchandise constantly moving in and moving out. From old photographs and cameras to vintage chandeliers. You might find a taxidermy cobra or an electric drumming bear. There's always something for everyone to marvel at in Uncommon Objects. So when you're in need of something quirky, vintage, or simply fascinating, take some time to visit Uncommon Objects and discover something unexpected. I'm Craig Smyser with 1835 Realty. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Discover Austin. And remember, when you need to buy or sell real estate in Central Texas, I'm ready to help. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Discover Austin. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel or go ahead and watch the next video.